coming out of everywhere.
But then like he's just you know, he's just Copter, and you're like, oh.
I'm really interested to see how the Zero Suit gets around just Greninja's playstyle in general, because it's really hard if you haven't hashed it out beforehand.
I would say definitely. I feel like he can just get away with just, like you said, dash attacking. But like, oh.
I was saying, one thing in particular about Zero Suit against like the super fast fallers is you don't really get to play neutral until they get it set into tumble by most things, which is like 60% usually. So like, she's looking for things like jab and grab and like landing fair and stuff like that, so that she can actually play the game later. Like right now, Copter has complete onus. Oh, he just let that happen.
And like you said, I think this is where he wants to be. He's hit enough percent where he can start doing this juggle, up air, edge guarding, that kind of thing. He can start kind of really playing.
Let's see, now that gets to send him into tumble and really get the tech chases and everything else.
I think his air would be a good one that comes up. Oh, great air.
Oh, that I'm so surprised I'm fair traded. Oh, he kills him? Yeah. Nice, good timing.
Good two-play. That's another thing about Greninja. Greninja's very easy to control. Like, he has a very big grab.
Like super high above the ledge. Yeah. Oh, up smash doesn't work. Zero Suit's bad. Sorry.
No, hey, go for it. Shove me up.
Oh,
okay, he's clear. Look, he's feeling so good. It's like, yeah, I'm cool. See, that's what I'm saying. I feel like the Zaire is really good. You just fall down with it, and you're so fast in it, or not so fast, but like you could drift back where like it's hard.
You can make it a lot safer. Right. Like Greninja can't dash attack you for it, which is the big thing.
What he wants. Yeah. But like I said, I feel like the problem with Greninja here too.
Ooh, good DI by Copter. He saved his life.
Oh,
he misses us.
Probably gonna be fastball. But I feel like it's gonna be. This is like where Greninja's gonna struggle, right? He's gotta get that confirm or that like random straight hit.
Yeah, he's a bit of a Marth syndrome right now.
I feel that's like a good matchup. You start getting out your confirmed percents, which he's still in. Mind you,
yeah, like, it's kind of hard now, especially with how evasive,
right?
And now that she has a rage, she gets to send him into tumble earlier, so she doesn't need to get him as high to start playing really aggressive.
Oh, there you go.
Ooh, there we go.
Come with my Copter.
He is schmoving.
Dude, I love it. It's just that you don't even see the dust go. Messes up that. Me too. I'm just saying, you know, you'd be like that.
Just press the button, bro.
It'd be like that. Look at him. He's just trying to shoot off. But honestly, I think this is what Copter should do. I think the second song kind of antsy. He's trying to force that go.
He needs to feel comfortable technically to do well in a matchup like this for sure.
And I think that's another thing. Just Greninja, you know, like your neutral is all about your speed. Like your mobility is your neutral. It's not like Richter or anywhere you just hitbox is constant.
Yeah.
Big hitbox. It's just
got to bait in and out super well, but.
It's hard versus Zero Suit.
I say Doorstop is playing it super well, and now that he's gotten the lead, he's doing a fantastic job at playing like passive and receiving Copter's attempts at aggression.
I agree.
Which is where Zero Suit shines. Obviously, it's just it's really hard to get Greninja to do that. But once you've got a lead like this, you can really play at your own pace.
For sure. It's like you said, just especially when you have that lead, because
the character just doesn't work. It doesn't work.
Shut up.
You literally lead right in front of him, and lovely hurtbox.
Honestly, it's just multi-hits and multi. Let's be real.
That's not even multi-hit. That's the startup of Zero Suit up B being so tiny combined with hitbox.
Good.
Yeah, alright, buddy.
Good. Because Doorstop doesn't even need it.
You know, you're right. He doesn't.
He's kind of just messing him up.
That's insane.
So cool. Like Copter's so cool. I can't even shut up.
Like what? Like that just works. He just does that. He's learned that.
But like, Doorstop is making this matchup look like, I'm not gonna say super easy, but like
he's making it look
very good job.
He's playing it like as about. Oh, I love it.
The bell model.
It's so good. Oh, kill him! Oh, just kill him.
Yeah, I was waiting for a bear too, but that's the thing about Greninja's Ubby. Like, there's some mix-up since it's kind of like Pikachu. You get the so yeah, good.
Neutral get up
good for you, Doorstop. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I can't. There's no way.
No. He's just that good. He's that good.
There's literally no way.
No, Doorstop's that good. What a legend.
That's like the one move you don't press.
Hey, and you know what? And it worked.
It did work.
It worked because
we take those every time. Every day of the week we take those.
It's not like Sheiks where you just fall in half with them.
Yes. Oh, it's worse than Sheiks now.
No,
Sheiks got buffed.
Oh, that's true. Yeah,
it works more than Sheiks now.
You're right. I forgot Sheiks got buffed, but it made it work. Well,
work better.
Work better. better, I should say.
Well, that's the thing is there is never a point in time where it's optimal for knockback or for damage or for positioning. There's always a better move that she has in every scenario.
Doorstop just got another fan move, so it's pretty optimal.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
saying.
True.
You know, I love it when the characters use these random moves. You know what I mean?
It's like, why is it? It's yeah.
Like why did the Captain Falcon neutral get up the Falcon kick? I don't know.
It works.
You know?
It works. We take those.
It's like one of those things. Like you want to complain about it. You're like, why? That was so stupid. And you're like, but it worked on me.
I would say, I don't know why Copter agreed to go to Battlefield.
That was another thing I was gonna bring up because I feel like Greninja, like that's that.
And say we don't want platforms out here.
And I was like,
that's like the one stage you ban in this matchup.
I agree. Maybe, and I was like, you don't have to be afraid of Yoshi's because it was first stage. It's a counter. I think this is definitely more.
This is closer to what you want, but this is also, in my opinion, Zero Suit's best stage, just like overall.
That makes sense because like when he's so cool.
I'm
sorry, I'm just like I can't get over it, you know. I'm just like a kid, and I'm like, oh my god, you do all these cool things. It's just wave dashing and melee, you know.
Oh, that would have been so nice if Copter took the tech.
So, and you said it's your best stage, but like, do you feel it just because it's certain platform layouts, or just like?
It's the platform layouts on top of a lot of horizontal space that she can use to control the pace, on top of short side blast zones where she's always wanting to kill off the side, more or less.
That's fair, but I will say in Greninja events, I feel like also this point's a platform.
For sure.
So that's why I get this.
Yeah, like they both want the same things a lot of the time, and I think in this matchup, Zero Suit generally wants platforms more.
For sure.
Just because it allows her to stop Greninja from just playing whatever, but Copter is playing very in the air in this matchup, which feels weird.
That's classic.
What the heck?
Copter's so cool.
That was so weird.
Okay, stalls into the second.
Oh, triple bear? Oh, no triple bear.
No Goldilocks combo. Remember that from Smash 4? Bear to bear. That's stupid. I hate commentators. Shouldn't be paid. That's not true. Some of them should be paid.
Only the good ones.
Exactly. I should never be paid. I'm gonna speak about getting paid. That's good, Copter. I guess.
Oh, he techs those?
And that's like another thing with Greninja is like everybody knows like and she can Joker, but like I feel like Greninja's is like it's not fake, but like it feels less real than the other two.
It's one of those things where it's like you can follow everything technically, but it's way harder, so you don't see it happen.
Yeah, it's not Joker where you just confirm that. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, it's like Greninja does it at like mid% and like deals 60%, but he doesn't typically kill you for it.
That's what that check is for. And like honestly, both players are just. This is a good match. Like they both. This is good Smash Bros. To me because they're not getting gimmick from their characters. It seems like a relatively even match. I mean, I feel like Greninja probably has advantage here, but like.
So he's making adjustments. Oh, that was so wacky. He pushed Zero Suit so far. Oh. He's still living though.
Yeah. Ooh. Wow. He jumps into it. It'd be like that.
It feels bad. I love the landing fair is something that's so good. And
for Zero Suit, or
say for Zero Suit in matchups like these because it allows her to hit so low to the ground and be relatively safe.
See, I would have thought Nair would have been better.
See, Nair is it's the fact that it's too slow and the fact that you need to be farther away typically and you need some startup time. So you have to commit earlier for Nair.
And you're fighting Greninja. That's good.
Exactly. Like if Greninja just dashes out, you're gonna get punished harder for a Nair than if you do the landing fair. Oh, the airplanes are so good.
He's literally
honestly,
dead.
In the correct timeline, he's just dead, and that's the game. Copter's saying this is the timeline. I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, it's Greninja, dude. Character's a menace. Like, low key.
So he hits the right drag down. He's just dead right now. It's true. Down tilt F smash at the ledge does not play around.
And like, Greninja's Nair too, also. Like, that's another thing you said is like, I honestly thought he'd be playing more grounded, but like, it's playing more. He's using aerials a lot.
It's working. He's trying to meet Zero Suit in the air, which is really interesting. But fair doesn't work.
Multi-hit throw. That should be the final patch of Smash Brothers. Make multi-hit throw, please.
Oh my lord, that was so
That was,
Oh, he just did it! He just did it!
I mean, that's another. I will say that's the one thing is I feel like if you don't have those competitors, the one saving grace Greninja has, like he has that. Oh.
Yeah, so he
fair,
like what,
fair,
107?
all his smash attacks, yeah, like,
He's just gone.
It is strong, and his F smash.
See, and this was all after he missed the down B by pixels. He would just a clean 0 to death at the end of the game, but no, Copter just says I'm gonna take that all the way back.
I wonder what he's banned. Okay.
Oh, yep, yeah.
I don't like it. I don't like this. I feel like this should have been the ban.
If I'm Copter,
because I feel like Kalos FD, like you want.
Just say Kalos and FD are fine in this matchup for Greninja. That's ideal.
I feel like he banned Smash. And the only reason I say that is I'm not 100% sure on this game, but I'm pretty sure in Smash 4, up smash wouldn't work on the platform.
That's true.
And so that would make sense because the platform's like half the stage.
Right.
You know? And at least in this stage, there's a lot of room in the middle, as opposed to the battlefield is.
Yeah.
It's not as quite serious.
Say, as Zero Suit, this stage is obviously great because you want to kill people early, you don't want people living.
True.
And Tri-Blast and a small blast zone are going to facilitate that. Although having the shorter stage gives Greninja a lot more room to force you to interact, so I'm curious to see how that's going to play out.
Yeah, I definitely think I mean, obviously he won on Battlefield because of that. Battlefield would have been the better, but I will say, at least with the Tri-Blast, I think this is a good choice. Battlefield and Zero Suit.
Tri-Blasts are,
it's nice, right?
He went for it.
Hey, I respect it. I mean, you get it. You
the wall claim would have been so nice.
That's another thing that's good for Greninja. You can just kind of stall out with wall claim if she's starting down there.
Alright, we'll take those, as always.
Okay.
Oh, good DI on the down tilt.
Okay.
Oh, he tried to end his life for that.
I was like, man, that's a... shit, I'm not that ballsy, dog. Come on. I will say, I like the kind of like, not flanking really, but like the kind of like...
Just say, making it way more ambiguous, like, so that he can't get something super... Oh, he just got it! DI in on the down tilt, let's stop, bro.
I don't... Honestly, I'm wondering if it's the DI or maybe the Samus.
I don't think
so. That too. I don't know.
Potentially, but I think that was just DIN on it because he was trying to press a button.
How are you gonna be cool and then
and then just die?
Like you do all these edge cancel stuff, and I'm like I can do that. I can do it. Good balance. That's like another thing. I feel like all auto down airs aren't great, but like Greninja's is nice just because you bounce off shit.
Sure.
Like Loki is shit. Oh, I really thought he was dead.
That's insane.
So how do you do that? I mean, I get it. Sometimes, but like also, yeah, Shadow Sting for some reason in this game strong.
It just like murks you.
The Sakura is like, let's just make it strong.
Let's just make it kill people.
Really do.
Oh, that air dodge is almost awful. Oh, wow, that was so good.
Yeah, that was
so good awareness.
Very good for Copter.
Listen, Copter has adapted super well.
I agree.
He's still playing his air to air like as he intended in the first game, but he's getting a better read on when Doorstop wants to press his buttons.
That's true, because I feel like another thing with Zeus in this matchup.
Oh, that was so good.
But like after the aerial, I mean, you can't really. It's not like a brawler like Ness, Mario or something. They can't just press another button super.
Unless she's like jabbing, which isn't even good against Greninja because he's so short.
I guess with the drag down, but like good tip by Doorstop there. And this is where he needs to start going. Like that's where he needed more.
I mean, it was a really good combo. Like at 0, that's about as much as you can ask for a Zero Suit. Ooh, missing that there hurts.
Yeah. And I feel like this is just kind of in the game of the point. There's been no neutral. It's just like constantly beating each other up.
See, at this point, as Zero Suit, I would be looking for a kill. You don't want this to last any longer than this series. Oh, that's why!
Oh, living though.
Ooh, down B saved his life.
Oh.
Oh my! If he killed off that, it would have been a clip easy.
I hate watching Smash Brothers. It makes me nervous for no reason. I'm not even playing. It makes me more nervous than I fucking play. Okay. I mean, honestly, right now, I feel like both these kids are just like, ooh, I want to close it out now. Especially Copter.
Yeah. This bear is so big!
Cut off his fingernails.
That's it. Copter. Oh wait, no, best of five. I'm sorry. That's not it.
Calm thyself.
Premature. Up 2-0. 2-1. 2-1. 2-1.
I'm curious if we'll go back. Okay, we're going back. It shut me up real quick.
I say so. Copter's had the hard adaptation, not hard, but he has made the adjustments necessary and taken 2 straight games. So I want to see Doorstop, because Copter is consistently played so aerial based and trying to challenge him in the air. I want to see Doorstop try to play more around up smash. I don't know if this is him as a player or maybe in this matchup in particular, he is not using up smash hardly ever. Oh, he tried it there and he got jabbed.
I was like, I mean, it kind of makes sense, right? It is Greninja, but like, I agree. You could be calling aerials out with it.
I was like, calling aerials out, and like, if he's gonna play so much in the air trying to play around your own aerials, you need to play more grounded and try to get around that.
True. I'm with you there. Also, just like, I feel like I know that both these, I think Copter does a little bit more than Doorstop as much as doesn't get the start, doesn't get the sweet.
Oh, he just smacks him.
I feel like that's what you gotta do.
He just got smacked.
You know, like, I mean, you kind of have to go for those edge guards.
You definitely need to punish Greninja off stage as hard as you can in this matchup, because it won't happen often, but when the opportunity presents itself, you can absolutely throttle this character.
Right. You have to be careful to stop Shadow Sneak cheating. If they're holding it on and you go off, and then you just let it go and you're dead at like 10. Yeah.
Thanks, buddy. Oh, bad DI, but he lives.
I mean, it's supposed to. Does it stop momentum, like Void?
Yeah, it does stop momentum.
They busted.
Oh god, that.
Greninja's more than will kill.
That's insane. Oh, he's dead? Yeah, okay. Alright, we're out here.
That's like, I feel like that's, you know, like how it does like the down to the edge and you just kind of throw it, you get it, cool. I feel like that's the Greninja. You just shoot for water.
Yeah,
you know,
just
and
like,
if you get it,
an
hey,
autopilot, cool.
Great, yeah.
Oh, I love the more grabs. Ah, Yoshi's! That's the bad part about choosing the stage, is it cuts combos like that. You have to get the spacing like so precise in order to get the down B like past the platform.
True. And like that's this is another thing I like Copter. Just slowing it down. It's like, you know what? Doorstop's kind of turning up again. I just need to slow it down, throw shurikens and.
Oh, he's grabbing so many of his jump-ins, so many of his dash-ins. He's really caught on to that. Oh, he just raw. Just says, get out of my face. Oh, up smash. What did you do with it?
There's not really much you can do with that.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's exactly what you want. That's not what you want, but right.
My Greninja out there. Dares and disadvantage. Getting combos. Let me do it. Goes for it.
Oh, Copter's looking for something after he's getting these down tilts to like highest percents.
And you know what's the scariest part about Copter is, you know, he obviously can do the confirms, but sometimes he's like, nah. I'm just gonna see what you do after you're down tilt, dude. Like, that's the scariest player, you know? The one that can do the confirms that they want to, but like
sometimes
they just won't, and they're like,
oh, he's another down B miss. He needs to start bearing those.
Right, but like right now, I feel like he should just, you know, he needs to hold on to the stock. I think it's huge to keep that stock.
Oh yeah, that's a nice.
Foot kick, you know.
You see, he's playing way more passive now.
That's what he should be.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's perfect.
Watch out for fair.
Oh, there it is. Beautiful catch on the air dodge.
And I feel like that's kind of what those characters do. You want to get that early lead, and then you want to kind of just slow it down, force them. I mean, Greninja has a little bit easier than Zero Suit with the dash attack.
But Zero Suit is still the queen of you're going to approach me when I want you to. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter if you're Pichu. If you're approaching her, she's having a good time.
Yep. You agree? Where will Copter go? Kalos. I'm trying to think. What do you think there was something with? FD, I'm assuming.
Let's see, FD for sure. After that, I'm not really sure.
I think it's just one ban.
Is it just one ban?
I think it's one ban and then DSR.
That makes sense. Either way, between Kalos and FD, honestly, depending on how he plays it, if he plays around the platform super heavily, I think this was the correct ban. If he doesn't play around the platforms, I say he should have just banned this and taken FD, because the wall gives Greninja so many more options on top of cutting off your own nair down B. You can never nair down B on the stage. And so if you're not going to play around these platforms, there's no point in banning FD and leaving this open. You might as well let yourself get the nair cheese.
I do know Copter does like the stage for some, there's some stupid stuff you can do with the head. Like I know, Greninja can bonk his head on the platform, you'll just land on the platform.
Sure, yeah.
Which is like really funny. It's really stupid. But like, Copter's just out here edge canceling. Good.
Oh.
I think that's another thing is that he's starting to catch on. From the end of last game, is he's kind of catching on to this grab. So I don't want to see Doorstop just kind of. He was doing a great job with those grabs, but Copter's starting to catch on. And I would start slowing it. You know what I mean?
For sure, yeah.
Because that to me that's where Zero's struggle. The grab is not good.
Oh, does she have a jump? Okay,
yeah.
She does.
I mean, she got that.
See, I just didn't know if she touched the ground. I couldn't tell.
Okay. Huh? And that's another thing. Even when you're down, I feel like a lot of players want to get antsy. They want to get the kill.
Yeah. Feels bad.
Just slow it, slow it down. Don't feel like you always have to be running at the players. I mean, I get it. It's more fun. I'm with you.
Yeah, today we're trying to win out here.
I know.
Oh, that was so good!
Bye-bye. Sorry.
The wall jump allowing for the down B to have just enough height to get him on stage was so good. Yeah, you gotta shield those, brother.
I mean, you're right.
And mash. He was only at 100. You can easily mash out of that.
Yeah, but I don't know how good this match is.
Obviously not that good.
Copter playing Mario Party, got the Noah match. Ooh, what a cheese. He's so good.
Both times he's done it like 3 to 1% too early. He's like so close to getting the kill.
He's hitting them too. And that's like the scary part is when your opponent's hitting this crap on you, you're like the mental damage.
It's always in the back of your head, even though he's done it twice the entire set, but you always have to be thinking about it.
And you just gotta think, like, he might just throw, especially when you're in those last stop scrambles, that's when it just breaks you, you know?
He doesn't even have to use it at that point. Yeah. You're thinking about it, and you'll screw up because of it.
But, like, Doorstop's keeping this even. Like, I feel like we're kind of, like, great, but, like, I think he is doing a phenomenal job.
Let's say, this matchup is not easy.
He is making this look very even when this feels very tough. For top tier buffs.
Oh yeah,
for Zero.
Let's say, but in a matchup between two top tiers, this is about as one-sided as you'll see.
Oh, goes for it again. Why not?
I had no reason not to. Not like Greninja's doing anything about it. Oh, good DI. Doesn't die to it.
Yeah, I feel like. I mean, it's hard to DI that down tilt and dash attack sometimes. I get it. But like,
I mean, you got to be ready beforehand. You got to know you're getting hit by it.
I feel like the big thing is when he gets that bad DI, it's because he's caught him running in, and he's already holding in, so he gets the bad DI.
Sure.
Oh, good paralyzer.
Oh,
only one hit.
Oh, there it is. Finally got the kill with it.
I told you. It's like the Greninja, very edge guardable, but like he always has that.
Just
it's always there, yeah, and you can't see the shadow because you're off stage. You see Greninja just falling, you should be.
You should be a little apprehensive.
This is an imposter among us. You know,
die.
Little sus.
Stop.
That was great up smash. That was
beautiful
so
spacing. That was absolutely fantastic.
You really could not ask for better spacing on that up smash. Very good by Doorstop there.
So at this point, if I'm Doorstop, I'm like, let me hit him a couple more times, get some rage, and then just blow him up. Oh, beautiful air dodge.
Copter, I will say, we talked about being a Mega Man, but I feel like he's
and there it is, the platform screwing him over again! These platforms, I don't like the decision to go to Kalos. He's not playing around these platforms super well. And it is...
Yeah, I kind of agree with you. I feel like you should just give him FD. That way you don't have the low one going, or you can get your nerf things right.
So now at this point, nobody wants to interact. Oh, DIN! That's it! Last hit, Copter barely clutches it out.
Yeah, I mean, that was just a good set.
That was some good Smash Brothers right there.
I was like, honestly, I'm sure you're sad if you lose that, but like me, I'm so upset. Like,